Albert Bryan, yes. Ayan, yung record niya muna. Okay.
Hi po, good evening. I'm Albert po from GBS. To you direct, bakit po pala nagbago yung title from Spolarium to Alone Together?
Yung Spolarium, it was a working title. Parang feeling ko during the course of the movie, parang hindi na apt yung Spolarium to convey the story of these two people. So, parang yung Spolarium kasi parang meron ako, parang pag narinig ko yung Spolarium, parang meron ang bigat ng social responsibility na ang isang pelikula ay papangalanan mo Spolarium. So, we chose a title na tungkol sa story ni Christina Treff, which is Alone Together.
When you wrote this story, nasa goal na rin po ba ninyo na dapat ako rin yung magdidirect for this book?
Pag nagsusulat ako, usually iniisip ko ako yung magdidirect. So, pero may nasulat rin naman ako, hindi ako yung nagdirect. Pero every time I write, parang iniisip ko ako yung magdidirect para yung complete experience yung pagsusulat ko. Ayun.
To Lizke, what are the things na you love doing together? And what are the things na you would rather do it alone and not with Enrique or not with Liza?
I'd rather shop alone. Sorry pero si Ken, siya po yung babae sa relationship na to. Like, pag nag-shop kami, ako 15 minutes done. Hindi ako nag-fit. Wala. Andun lang ako. Tapos,
parang alam niya na kagad kung anong gusto niya.
Tapos, sa labas ako mag-aantay, nakaganon lang. Siya hindi ako OA po. 1 hour and 30 minutes. May one time, naka 2 hours siya. Nakakainis siya kasama mag-shopping. Kasi pag nag-fit siya, ayaw kong pasalitain. pag nag-fit siya, tatanungin niya sa akin, oh, maayos ba to? Tapos sasabihin ko, oo, yeah, maayos, maganda. Tapos parang hindi parang ano. Tapos siguro mga 15 minutes niya titignan yung isang outfit ng Samir. Lalakad-lakad pa siya, ganyan. Tapos, di ba sinabi kong maganda, hindi niya kukunin. Lalo na pag kunwari gandang-ganda ako sa isang outfit, hindi niya kukunin talaga. Pero pag sinabi kong hindi maganda, yun yung kukunin niya. Tapos minsan reverse psychology, baliktad pa rin. Nakakainis. Okay, explain! Ken, bakit?
Hindi, kasi naman ako, syempre kung bibili ako, gusto ko sigurado na kasya sa akin. Kaya
tapos di mo naman sinusuot, dami mong binibili, di mo
sinusuot ko. Kasi naman ikaw minsan binibili mo, sa kakamadali mo, hindi kasya. Oh. So,
at least nabibigay ko sa mga kasama ko sa bahay.
So yun, totoo. Ako sure buyer lang ako, sure buyer.
Grabe yung 2 hours.
Hindi naman ako yan, ano naman.
Hindi ako OA. Kahit sinong tanong mo, kahit nanay mo, kapatid mo, buong pamilya.
Grabe.
How about you, Ken? Yung something that you do alone and not with Liza?
Shopping. Kasi kontrabida to sa shopping, kahit gusto ko na, bagay sa akin to. Ken, hindi. So ugly. Na-hurt naman ako kasi gandang-ganda ako eh. So,
kasi taste mo minsan exotic Hindi ko alam kung nagjo-joke siya na gandang-ganda siya. As in direct, gusto niya yung mga makulay na, well, bagay naman sa balat niya, pero hindi, feeling, gusto niya mag-explore minsan, parang hindi siya. Yun.
Adventurous. Ayun, ano ba?
Ano gusto mo together?
Yeah, together.
Movies. Love watching movies with her.
Really?
Ano naman? Ano ba kasama ko lagi pa ng movie?
I mean, pero nag-enjoy ka ba kasama ko?
Oo naman! Siyempre! Movies. Eating together.
Yan yung sagot ko Isa lang kasi.
Eating together. Doing alone. Ano ba?
You already answered alone. Shopping. Isa lang.
Isa lang. Okay.
What I like doing together, siguro eating. Kasi ang sarap niya kumain. Like, yung yung magluluto for Ken, as in sobrang sobrang na-appreciate ni Ken pag nagluluto ang isang tao. Feeling ko yung kung sino man yung nagluto, sobrang kinikilig pag sinasabi niya, sobrang sarap. Kahit di naman po. Kasi di ba pinagluluto ko siya. So minsan...
Oy, masarap naman yung kangkong. Sarap
Hindi
nun.
ako nagluto ng kangkong.
Hindi nga ikaw, pero masarap yun. Masarap.
Meron kaming kangkong sa bahay nung isang araw. Sabi ko, walang sustansya yan. Tapos kinakain niya, ang sarap na sarap siya, walang lasa.
Meron naman, may oyster sauce. Yan.
Last na lang, to Liz Ken, yung last film you kasi together was a huge success. And parang it will be followed by this movie. When you accepted this film, was it a major consideration for you? Kung sino yung magiging director in terms of track record for box office success, in terms of how the story is being told. Kasi yung susundan nyo is a major hit talaga.
Ako po, parang I don't really think
I
about...
think we really base it out of the story talaga. It's the movie that we're gonna present to the people. Basta, that's why we believed in the script in the first place, because we felt it was beautiful din. And at alam ko maraming makaka-relate talaga. That's why we picked it. So in the end of the day, I really think, of course, the director also, but I think it's really the movie itself. And of course, direct na nagsulat at siya nag-direct. So, yeah.
Ako, I don't think, parang when I do a movie, parang I ask for a good director. Kasi I want to try, marami pa akong hindi nakakatrabaho din na director. So, gusto ko din naman matry to like experience working with other directors so that at the same time I can also pick up some techniques from them as well. But like, katulad nun, when they told us it was Direct-to-Net, parang I was especially excited because I know na
Alam mo, naalala ko pa,
sabi ko kay Ken, uy, si Direct-to-Net, magaling yan.
Sa Australia, so we were in Australia for ASAP. At doon sinabi sa amin na, there's another pitching by Direct-to-Net. Oh, sige, perfect.
But I said, hello?
Yeah.
I said pa nga, siya lang yata nagsulat ng story, hindi yata siya director. But then we found out that she was the director, so we were excited kasi I also watched On the Wings of Love before. I liked the story also. So.
Thank you, Albert from Chickenessa. Okay, Van?
Hi, Vanny from Inside Showbiz. Can you, for Liza and Enrique, can you tell us about the immersion activities that you did to be able to get in touch with your role as college students? Can you share it with us?
I went to UP. I stayed in one art studies class. And nag-interview po ako ng 4 students and 1 teacher about how it is being a student at UP, how it is being an art studies major. Nakaikot din po sa UP, sumakay po ako sa ikot, kumain kami sa area 2. So those are some ways na nag-immerse ako.
How was that experience for you?
It was fun kasi parang feeling ko normal ako na tao. I mean, of course, normal ako na tao, but like, when I go out, I don't get that kind of experience, I guess, to be treated like I'm, like how I used to be treated before I started doing movies and series. So, parang wala na. It feels good. It feels good kasi ako, I'm the type of person, like, whenever I go out to the mall, I love going to the mall because I go in disguise and I love that nobody knows who I am and I can be someone else. Parang ganun.
How about you, Enrique?
I interviewed some Dr. to the Barrios, which it blew my mind because yung in-expect ko talaga what Dr. to the Barrios are kind of different from, really far from what I learned from them. Sabi nila, first of all, bago tayo mag-interview, sabi niya, hindi kami sumasakay ng kalabaw. Sabi nga agad sa akin, ganun ba yun? Okay, kasi yung transportation, kasi I heard that mahirap yung transportation to ride this kalabaw just to get to no naman daw, not necessarily, but sometimes it's very rural, so they need to take bangkas just from one island to get to the hospital, which is like 2.5 hours away. So it's very, 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 very difficult, and they get paid really well by the government. And they stay there for about 2 to 3 years, yung term nila. Dati 2 years, but now they implemented 3 years. So yung mga, it's not about just healing the people kasi they also have to really fix the whole community. Diba? Wala silang proper water system or wala silang pag may problema sa isla na to, wala silang service or bangka to take them. Parang so when the doctors get there, o sige, ngayon ayusin natin to. From this timeline to this timeline, ikaw ang, pag may emergency, ikaw ang magdadala. Ikaw naman. So he's also fixing the community. So that's why they implemented the third year to really, you know, get more time. And what he said is, iba daw yung feeling, parang even though they say thank you, he saves lives, baliktad daw para sa kanya. Siya pa nga dapat magpasalamat because kung anong nangyayari sa kanya, whatever he, you know, experiences or kung anong natutunan niya doon, he can never experience it anywhere else. And ibang pakiramdam daw talaga yan. So I think that kind of blew my mind.
Nice. After this whole immersion thing with the doctors and also for Liza when she gets back, sorry, you mentioned kanina that you took up college for 170, but you wish that Sabi you got the full college experience?
Yeah, of course. I mean, one way or another, you felt like you missed out on a part of your childhood. Not really childhood, but part of what everybody should go through. But I mean, you can't have everything. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some stuff to be able to, put your efforts and love in other things that you love to do. But I actually started going to school like last year. Sa business naman, pero for some reason I didn't have the drive, so kinda stopped. So feeling ko sabi, it's not really for me. I really wanted to take up marine biology, yun talaga yung love ko. So hopefully pag may oras, I mean, in the future. But it's still in the back of my mind, for sure.
How about you, Liza? Like after being immersed in the UP culture for a bit and after the whole filming experience, do you wish na parang sana I took this path na of, or do you feel like you missed out on the college experience of regular Filipinos?
Yes, because my best friends kaka-graduate lang. Actually, I still have one that's in college. So yung mga best friends ko, graduate sila, tapos kaka-graduate lang nila. So parang pag nagkakwentuhan kami, parang sila lang yung nakaka-relate sa isa't isa because I didn't get to experience like the normal, the norm of everyone else who went to college. And ako, like, when I think about it, nanghihinayang ako. But at the same time, I'm lucky na I get to work. Pero parang iniisip ko din yung what if, like, nakapag-college ako and then I got to experience, all the hardships that they go through in college and parang the satisfaction of actually graduating. And that's why I'm amazed by all the students, kahit sa ang school pa yan, because I know that it's hard, especially like with all the emotions that they have to keep in when they're at school, and I know that they have problems outside of their college life as well. But it's amazing how they're able to like surpass all those problems and still nakaka-graduate sila. And yeah, I'm just amazed and proud of all of them. So I hope that all the students nowadays, they don't take it for granted going to school, and that igihan pa nila yung pag-aaral nila.
And parang it was like harder before I mean, I think for me it was harder before when you had to stop school and work. Parang iniisip ko, bakit yung kuya ko, bakit he's still studying, ako I have to work na. Yung batchmates ko, nag-aaral pa rin sila, ba't ako, diba? Iba na yung mundo ko dapat para I have to feel different, my dad's shoes and work, parang ganun.
I remember also, kasi I was doing She's the One when I was taking all my entrance exams, and it was our last day, and I wasn't able to take one of my entrance exams, and I was crying. Remember that?
Yeah.
I was crying because I really, really, really wanted to go to college. Like, until now, it's still a dream of mine. Well, I'm in college right now, but like, it was always a dream of mine to graduate because my lolo, Daddy Jeff, he always made me promise to him na kahit na artista ako, that dapat makagraduate ako, because I think that's the best gift you can give to your parents, a diploma.